I'm going to try this, if this works better. And get away from these searchlights. These are blinding lights. Now, friends, I'm here by destiny. First of all, let me say congratulations to each one of us at ISKCON who've broken past records, our own records of Ayush, and making new Guinness records. Congratulations to each one of us for creating new records. Congratulations to the entire ISKCON leadership. Secondly, I am also breaking my own records. And what is that record? I've never spoken to so many people in West Bengal. Never. I've never, ever. Or probably never in my life. So you're helping me write in my biodata a new record. And that's thanks to ISKCON. But friends, I must tell you, I'm here by destiny, not by design. And I'd like to share with you that little story. On the yoga day, I was also at the Rajpath. And when I was at the Rajpath, somebody from ISKCON, after doing yoga, we all dispersed. And somebody from the ISKCON, who was that? Somebody sitting here. He came and gifted me a book. And the name of the book was The Journey Home. The Journey Home. How many of you read the book? How many of you read the book, The Journey Home? How many? Very good. That's a wonderful number. Those you haven't read it, please read it. Please read it. I was gifted this book. So he just came and gave me this book after the yoga session we did. And he just went away. I saw the book. It was by our Swamiji, Radhanath Swamiji, sitting right here. It was his book. It is his book. He came, this book, I have never read a book faster than this. I could not sleep after reading this, beginning with this book. I read this book, finished it within few days, as much as I could, as fast as I could, as engrossing as it could be. And then I said, who do I thank? The man never gave me his calling card. How do I ring him up to say thank you for giving me this book? I've opened the book. There was a number on the office of Calcutta, some number of Calcutta ISKCON. So I rang up that number. And can you believe it? It is the same person who picked up the phone. And he said, I'm the one who gave you the book. But I didn't stop at that. I photographed the cover page of the book and I sent it to my 5 million Twitter followers. 5 million Twitter followers. And I said, you've got to read this book. And many people from my Twitter report said they had read the book. And they said, it's one of the best books they've read and everybody must read the book. Friends, after about 10 days, I got the invitation to come here. That is the story. It is by destiny and not by design. I was at the Rajpath. Somebody gave me the book. I read the book. I called up ISKCON. And after that, I got this invitation. Friends, there's a larger message in this. Is telling me, stay on the right path. Stay on the right path. And continue to serve your country as it deserves to be, as it merits to be. Friends, Swami Radhanath Swamiji's book is a film in the making. I have prayed to Swamiji that Swamiji please allow a film to be made of this book, because once a film is made of this book, it will be as good as Gandhi. It will unite the East and the West. It will bring yoga as a film to the rest of the world. Do you all agree that a film can be made of the book? Yeah! Hare Krishna! Hare Krishna! I can guarantee you, the day we have a film of this book, the day we have a film of this book will make our Prabhupada immortal forever, because that is what will take ISKCON all over the world forever. Forever. Because here is a life which will be lived in the movie. So I am now waiting to see very soon, in the next 2-3 years, a film made and put it into the Oscars for competition. So let's all pray that we achieve it. Let's all pray that Krishna makes it happen. Because the film will be 1,000 words every page. When you read that book, friends, it's 1,000 words each page. So it's not just, it's every picture will be 1,000 words. So you can see on the Yoga Day, thanks to the United Nations. Thank you to the United Nations. Thank you to our Prime Minister, who raised the need for yoga to be made in International Day. And thanks to the United Nations and all the other countries which agreed to have 22nd June or 21st June as the United Nations, as a Yoga Day. So this is day forever. Every year when the world celebrates Yoga Day, that film of our Radhanath Swamiji's film and ISKCON film will be seen all over the world forever and ever. That's my dream. Let me share with you a story, which is also a coincidence. As I got this invitation, I went home. The following Sunday was a story in the Speaking Tree of Times of India. You know, this is a very lovely spiritual supplement of the Times of India called the Speaking Tree. In that Speaking Tree, there was something very interesting. How the things started to connect with each other. Strange are the ways of the Almighty. The story was like this. Somebody lost their wallet. It was dropped in the train. The ticket collector came and picked up the wallet and said, "Whose wallet is this? Whose wallet is this?" It has a photograph of Bhagwan Krishna. It has a picture of Lord Krishna. Whose wallet is it? Somebody said, "It's my wallet. It's my wallet." The ticket collector said, What tells you that you have it? What evidence do you have that this is yours? And why do you have Lord Krishna's picture? Why don't you have your picture? He said, "Or you have your parents' picture." He said, "I'll explain to you." He said, "When I was small, I was very handsome. I had my own picture in the wallet. Then I grew up. I loved my parents. So I removed my picture and I put my parents' picture in that wallet. So I loved my parents, but they went away. I loved my parents. I had their picture. They went away. Then I got married. I had a very beautiful wife. So I put my wife's picture. But for some years ago, even my wife has gone away." He says, "Then I start to wonder, whose picture do I have? I was small, I became big, I went bald, or I didn't want it. I got myself replaced. I preferred. My parents also went away. My wife also went away. I too will go away." I said, "I put Krishna's picture, but Krishna will never go away. Krishna will never go away. That is why I got Krishna's picture." The ticket collector gave the wallet back to him. And then, after that, the ticket collector left the station. First thing, you know what the ticket collector did? Went to a bookshop and got Krishna's picture. He got Krishna's picture to preserve it with him. Question, my friends, is, what is the object of my telling you this story? Where is Krishna in our lives? We say Hare Krishna. We say Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Where is Krishna in our lives? We chant, but is Krishna in our lives? Is Krishna in our lives? Are we in our needs, true needs, or are we in borrowed needs? Real Krishna is when you live in your true needs, not on borrowed needs. That is true Krishna. And I asked myself, when did Krishna enter my life? When did Krishna enter my life? I went back and I said, in my life, Swamiji, Krishna entered through my mother. Krishna entered in my life through my mother. How? Because when I saw my mother, so duty conscious, such a karam yogi, all the time doing her duty with a sense of conscientiousness, be very responsible. We were 4 girls. She spent all her time seeing that our needs are met. We get the best education. We get the best nutrition. We get the best safe environment so that we all 4 girls, her daughters, grow up to be somebody. My Krishna entered in my life through my mother as a karam yogi. As a karam yogi, she entered in my life. That's what Krishna. And through that karam yogi, entered it in my Indian police service. I can tell you, my friends, that 35 years of my life in the Indian police service, 35 years I've served in the Indian police service, I have not committed a single act of dishonesty. Not one single act of dishonesty where I favored the VIP or suppressed the weak. Not once. That is how Krishna entered into my life. Friends, when we chant Krishna, when we pray to Krishna, it gives you courage, it gives you confidence and a sense of service. If Krishna brings a sense of service to us, to make us aware of our true needs and not borrowed needs. All the time borrowed needs. What was my true need? My true need in the Indian police service was to serve. Not my bloated or my borrowed needs to become a police commissioner one day or to be somebody. Let that happen. It will happen by itself. But I must do what is right before me. My duty, what Krishna says, is being karam yogi, is doing your duty without expectation of rewards. That's what Krishna sent us all along. So my friends, I thought, if that's what we do, when we chant Krishna, let us, and we talked about compassion, we talked about human service. Let Krishna enter our lives and serve us, use us as a medium of service to humanity. If we were having that, India would not have been illiterate today. India, half of it, India would not have been, at least 1/3 India would not have been illiterate today. 70% of the rural, of which 30% would not be poor today, because we would be working with integrity, with sincerity, and with honesty. Let us all pray that Prabhupada enters our lives. When we chant, it gets into karam yoga, it gets into action. So through bhakti, we get into actually karam yoga. We get into shakti of the kind which makes us more and more karmic, with better character and a better national character for this country. I once again want to thank each one of you, and most of all, our Swami, whose book brought me here today. That Swami who gave me this book. That story which I read, which was a wallet where Krishna said, when he has Krishna and he believed that everybody can leave you, but Krishna will never leave you. Krishna never leaves you if you continue to serve with the right spirit of real dedication. Thank you very much, and Hare Krishna.